match reaction: Manchester United 2, Crystal Palace 1 against a 10 men Crystal Palace. Sam, third place. How does that sound, mate?
It wasn't on my bingo card when it
No.
started this season.
No.
I was counting as lucky if we finished above 8th, but now we're in the top 3. How many points we're behind Villa now?
Behind Villa?
Oh, no, sorry, not
ahead.
Villa. City, sorry.
I'm going to guess about
6.
8 points we are behind Manchester
8 points,
City.
right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you said to me at the beginning of the season you'd be third and 8 points behind City, I'd be all right with that. I'd take that all day. So, yeah, not the greatest of first halves, I must say. Quite a terrible first half, but the second half made up for it, and we're in the top 3. So you take points, you take the results, not necessarily the performances at this point.
Yeah, Adam, wasn't the most aesthetically pleasing game, was it, that first half? It was any kind of worry at all in your mind watching that the first 20 minutes? A little bit slow, weren't they?
A bit slow to kind of, you're thinking this is a Crystal Palace side that played on Thursday night. We've had about a week off and they looked a lot fresher. That's kind of what was a bit worrying to start. Just lapse of kind of, I suppose, just switching off. Like Lenny Euro, like I never seen him make a bad mistake like that. That was like some of the worst piece of defending I've seen in a long time. So it's just this kind of lapse of judgment, kind of not thinking, just switching off, and then not looking like we are the team that have had rest for a week. That's kind of the worrying part for me. It was.
Yeah, it was a combination of things when it's Sam. Again, tell me how you felt during the kind of first 30 minutes, but it felt like the atmosphere as well was maybe a little bit flat, a little bit just one of those games where not obviously as fans we support and we want to win, and it didn't feel like everyone was fully invested in the game, and that's kind of the way it played out for 30 minutes. I don't know if you agree.
Yeah, I put a stat in the group chat for Dallo lost possession 10 times. Shaw looked not at the races right.
Do we know his injury, by the way?
No, I've not seen anything, but he did look good before the injury. So I don't know, maybe it was a pre-existing thing and he aggravated it. I don't know. Yoro obviously made the mistake. No width at all. Like they just packed the midfield and just forced it to be like really stodgy in there. So Kobe Mainoo wasn't getting passes together. Casemiro couldn't get on the ball. Bruno was having to drop deep to get on it, which left, I think, in the first half, Sesko had the least touches of any United players. Yeah, which is just not good. Like when you're trying to supply a striker to get you a goal. And yeah, just lack of width, really, and just sort of made it really difficult for us. And obviously, Glasner's a very tactically knowledgeable manager, and he knew what he was doing, and he did it to success in that first half. But again, didn't help ourselves on top of that because the quality just wasn't there.
Adam, we're going to get into the goals, and everyone else joining us as well. Please do let us know your thoughts on all the kind of huge decisions in the game. Before we get into that, Luke Shaw going off. Do you think that's a problem for us? Because we've lost Dorgu, we've lost Shaw now, so natural left footers, it become a little bit more predictable, don't they? Although Mazraoui, I thought looked all right when he came on, to be fair.
Yeah, it kind of takes that whole kind of different dynamic out of the game, having a left footer on the left side to cross the ball in, particularly with a target man in the box, because you can kind of see what having that stronger foot on that side does. Like, I know Bruno Fernandes is a monster in that, but it was on his right side, and like we could have done more of that on the left. It kind of kills that whole left side.
Yeah.
So that's something, particularly going into this summer window, that we're definitely going to have to look at, because now we don't have anybody. We actually... You're thinking, what left footers do we actually have? Lisandro Martinez, but he's not going to play at left back when he comes back. We don't know how long Luke Shaw is going to be out now. Maybe it was a case of he thought his performances have dropped and he's not getting that World Cup spot. So now he's back to his injuries-prone self.
I mean, Carrick's a miracle worker, but that's a bit too far for him to do that, I think.
Exactly,
Keep Shaw fit, yeah.
So it is a bit of a worry now going forward. Who do we have next?
We've got Newcastle at St. James's Park.
Yeah,
on Wednesday.
Yeah, so midweek. Tough side, probably going to show up like West Ham.
Yeah.
So we're going to be a bit more predictable on that side. But look, the thing is, Mazraoui can play. I feel like he can play anywhere. So he played number 10 for one game for us as well. So like, if you're going to have these sort of players that can, fill in stop gaps when other players are injured, it's good to have them. it is a bit of a worry, but look, I'd be confident with Maz going into that. I'm surprised he hasn't been starting on that right side recently, actually.
Yeah. To be fair, obviously it was a poorer game for Dallo, I thought, but I actually really liked Majori's performance when he came on. I thought it looked bright.
Yep.
Felt like he was going forward more than Shaw was, even though it's not on his natural side. He was linking up with Cunha. So we might be okay. Again, Harry Maguire went off with a bit of a niggle as well. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's going to be serious or not. That's when I'll start getting a little bit worried because both your centre-backs are out. Well, 3 of your back 4 are out, then it starts to become a problem. Speaking about the defence, Sam, Lenny Yoro on the corner needs to do much better than a ball watching.
Yeah, ball watching, and he just let his man shrug him off, didn't he? Like, he was sort of like a bit tight, and then he was just like, fuck off, pushed him away, and then he was looking at the ball, and by the time he realises the guy's got half a yard or a yard on him, all the space in the world, and yeah, back of the net, just defensive frailties and defensive naiveness. Again, young players make mistakes. Yeah. It's going to happen, unfortunately, and hopefully it'll be a learning sort of experience for him where he can be like, I need to make sure I know where the man is, but at the same time, I'm not just watching the ball the entire way over. So, yeah, it did cost us the goal. To be fair, after that, I don't think Palace really offered much. I think that was kind of the only chance they offered on goal. So, all in all, I think defensively, we were pretty decent. It was just, that one lapse, and it cost us.
Yeah, Yoro's shown signs that, I don't want to go in on the kid because ultimately, we won the game and you kind of scratch it off as to inexperience. But he does have moments like that, Yoro, doesn't he? I think Heaven as well is similar. Bit rash.
Yeah, they kind of, a bit rash, kind of switch off for a second and kind of like the basics of defending. It's almost like they completely just forget it. It goes from their head, it does. And like these are, look, they've grown up playing that position. I know they're very young. They have a lot of time to address it. And you have to remember kind of like we're now getting worried that Harry Maguire potentially could be injured. Yeah. And a couple of years ago, you would have said, are you mad? They can grow. They will grow. Like, we all know the qualities of Lenny Yoro, like what he has, the potential he has. So it's not something that I'm too worried about. But right now, we need the points on the board. We're in a really good position now, and we need to kind of kick on. So we can't really have these lapses of kind of concentration switching off, because it will cost us. And we have Liverpool over our shoulder, who God only knows how they're there, like how bad they've been this season. Chelsea obviously going against Arsenal quite shortly, I think is in the next 10 minutes. But like, you're going to have them two breathing down our neck, and we can't be making these defensive mistakes, particularly now if Maguire's injured. It's probably going to be Heaven and Yoro going in against the Newcastle side, who, like, I know they're not.
I'm not letting you praise them. Newcastle is shit.
This season. They are shit. But they always show up against us
at St James's Park as well.
Yeah,
usually they are. I know they've just been beat by Everton, but usually they are pretty good.
It's a difficult ground to go to, even though David Moyes' side beat them there. But you can guarantee they're going to show up. They will. Like, Wednesday night, they're going to show up. So going into that game with potentially 2 youngsters, it is a bit worrying, to say the least.
Yeah. All right. Now we've got the smaller details out of the way. Let's jump into the juicy stuff, Sam. Obviously, LaCroix was involved with the goal of Crystal Palace at one end, and then the other end, some might say it's controversial. Some might say he got it wrong. How did you feel about? Just talk me through the decision. What was you thinking at the time?
When he pulled him back on his shirt, I was like, that's a penalty. He's pulled him back, because obviously at first glance it looks like it's in the box. Because you're like, all right, well, that's a penalty. Is it a definite goal scoring opportunity? I don't know. I feel like that may have been a bit harsh. And obviously you see the replay, it starts outside the box and then he carries it on in the box. So it's a foul. Obviously, Cunha goes down theatrically, but nowadays in football, if you don't go down, you don't get the penalty, do you?
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you want him to do? So yeah, it is a penalty. Is it a red? I think maybe it's a bit harsh, but again, like, how many decisions of VAR got wrong for us this season and before? So maybe it's the VAR got to balance it out a little bit for us, because a lot of decisions have gone against us or we've not got given. So yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately, isn't it? VAR is just a pile of shite most of the time.
I mean, I've always been an atheist, but if they're giving us decisions like that, I might start praying to the VAR. Adam, what did you make of that decision?
Well, yeah, Lacroix went from hero to zero. Pretty much, you're thinking like, oh, potentially he's your match winner now, and then giving that away. Looking at it, look, they said it was a goal scoring opportunity. We both know probably it isn't, given that it's a left foot, Cunha, but that's the other
you're
side.
right.
Yeah.
It's not a clear goal scoring opportunity, but Cunha in those positions this season has nailed it in the back of the net.
The red is a clear goal scoring opportunity though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But so this is kind of where it's like, is it clear? Like, what's clear?
Well,
it's like
the actual thing's not clear, is it?
No, it isn't. The rules aren't clear.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, it's worked in our favor today, but it will go against us eventually as well. Yeah. So, like, you just want a level playing field all around. Today we celebrate it. It's Wednesday, maybe. Touch wood, it doesn't happen. But it could be a case of that. But as you said, given the form that Cunha's in, particularly now since Carrick came in as well, you wouldn't be surprised if he just belted it in with his left foot over the keeper's head. He's that talented right now. But look, it went in our favor today. Tomorrow it may not. I'm glad it did. I think once the ref got called over, like, you knew what it was going to be. They very rarely go against that. We've only seen it once, I think, in 3-4 years.
It was City won it recently where there was a decision and then the ref went against what he was advised.
And he hasn't refed in the Premier League since.
Yeah.
He's been actually...
I thought that was a bit harsh, to be honest with you. It's times, isn't it, like, if I was being asked about this publicly, I'd say, do you want the answer with my Man United cap on, or do you want the answer that, like, if I'm trying to be kind of level about it? As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I don't know. I feel like the main contact was outside of the box, and Cunha stretched as much as he possibly could to get it into the box, and then he went down. I don't think there was a lot of contact as he entered into the 18-yard box. And then, again, it's kind of blurred lines in it, whether it's a clear goal-scoring opportunity or not. I think you could pick 10 refs out of a hat, and some might say yes, some might say no. Do you know what I'm saying? So
that's the issue with VAR, isn't it? Like, that's the problem, because a lot of VAR people might give it, a lot of people will not give it. So it's just VAR is supposed to take the doubt out of things. They're supposed to be clear and obvious. Like, all right, the ref's got this wrong, we correct it. Half the time, they're almost like telling the ref what's going on when the ref should be the one deciding what's the thing, and then VAR should be going in and going, all right, might want to look at this. Whereas he was waiting for the VAR to tell him what it was. Yeah. So it just seems the wrong way of doing it to me.
Yeah, very, very bizarre.
You just have to give credit, I think, to Cunha as well. Actually trying to stretch himself to get in the box as well. Like, people will criticize, okay, maybe he doesn't have, like, the goals or assists, all this. Like, but there's been a lot of opportunities in different games.
Yeah,
he contributes, absolutely. Whether it's at Anfield winning fouls. Like, those are the sort of players you want. The street smart kind of footballer. Like, he's Brazilian. They seem to have that kind of smart and awareness about them. And I can't remember really a Brazilian working that well at Old Trafford as him, particularly in their first season. So it's actually refreshing to see. I think it's been said many times on this channel, he's a player that you would absolutely, he'd drive you up the wall if you're playing against him. But if you have him on your team, he's different class.
Yeah,
different
me and Sam said he's our knobhead. That's the best way to describe him. Fans might think he's a knobhead, but he's our knobhead. But that obviously was a massive turning point in the game. As soon as that happened, Sam, it just felt like we was going to kick on and go win it. And we have someone in Bruno Fernandes who is going for that assist record. Obviously, he converts the penalty. Sorry, before getting to all that, very nice. No doubts whatsoever. And then we kick on, bit of momentum. Another assist, 13 assists for Bruno Fernandes. Is he going to break that record?
I hope so. Man. He's looking good. Like, it was a fucking cracking ball as well. Like, into the
unreal.
box, like, ridiculous ball.
Yeah.
There was a pass before it as well that he did, which was just unreal as well. Over the top. So yeah, he's just. All these haters and all these people who say, "Oh, he's not good enough," or blah blah blah. He's undeniable at this point. It's just fucking undeniable. Like, he didn't have his greatest game today, and he wasn't like fully at the races, but he still provides an assist and he scores a penalty. Like, what more do you want?
On a bad day?
Yeah, on a bad day. What more do you want from the guy? Like, what do you want him to do? Score a hat trick and bicycle kick his way in? Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's just, the guy is ridiculously good. And all credit to Sesko. I cannot believe how high this kid can jump. What is he on a fucking? He's got a trampoline underneath the box. Like, what's going on? Like, it's insane the height he gets on it. Like, it's just.
He's a footballer, not a basketball player. Is
he?
It's
just insane. Like, he just springs into the air, and he's like 1.5 feet above everybody on the pitch. Like, it's mad how good he is in the air. And yeah, Tim Sherwood can go shove it up his ass as well. this guy's not good enough to play.
I've got a stat for you, Sam, on Tim Sherwood, funnily enough. Benjamin Sesko, since Tim Sherwood said he should never wear a Man United shirt again, 8 appearances, 7 goals, 303 minutes played, 43 minutes per goal. There you go, Tim.
That's mad.
Absolute tosser.
There you go, Tim. Have a bit of that sunshine. Yeah, what a goal, Adam. Great header.
Oh, great header, great cross. Like, I think I said it in the group chat as well, that I haven't seen a bullet header like that for years, it feels like.
Yeah.
That's kind of your Ronaldo-esque kind of header. Old school, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, was it Alan Smith said it was old school kind of striker finish it was. Like, just to get kind of your body and across, head through it, like, phenomenal goal. And as Sam said, like, even the celebration, the jump, the air that he got in the celebration. And if he wasn't a footballer, he would be a basketball player. Because I know it's kind of a big sport in Eastern Europe as well.
No, he is. He's great at basketball as well.
Like, is he?
yeah. So is he Slovenian? Sesko? Slovakian, Slovenia.
Slovenia.
There is a player who plays for the Lakers, Luka Doncic, I think it's called. Who's a Slovenian, and he's like his biggest idol. And he says, growing up, he was a basketball player and he wanted to be like him, and then just started playing football. He started in net because of like how big he is and his size, kind of his arm span. Width span, what's it called?
Wingspan.
There we go. I knew it definitely went arm span. Starting goal and then moved up to like the opposites. A lot of people usually start as a striker, don't they? And then move back to a goalkeeper. He did it the opposite way. Started as a goalkeeper, then went more and more up the pitch. He started scoring goals, and then since he's come. Like I said, lads, there were receipts there. You know, I've got a friend who I ring every time Sesko scores now because I swear to God, I ring him and say, sorry, mate, can you just let me know who scored the winner in today's game? And he goes, Benjamin Sesko. All right, cheers, mate. See you later. That's it.
Was this the one who said he was a Stoke something or other?
Yeah, exact same thing. And that's why you can't judge players early. You know, it's a lesson for everyone here. You don't judge players early. You let them cook. Give them 6 months, see what they can do. And now he's flying, and undoubtedly. But
his overall game, even like his hold up play, everything, link up play, and people like they point out, we didn't give Rasmus an opportunity like this. We weren't kind of crossing the ball.
He got
we did,
he did more minutes than he should have, to be honest.
But his overall play, it wasn't as good as what Sesko is now. Like contributing to the team and everything. He's just mild, and this is what we need to do. We need to be this kind of ruthlessness. If someone doesn't work out, gone, get someone else in the door. We've done that, and we're reaping the rewards of it now.
Yeah. Right, let's get into the comments then, because there's quite a few. Tim99 saying, great header. We could have a prolific striker finally. Well, the stats certainly back that up. T2 Diazzo saying, Maz is just a good footballer and an absolute steal for 15 million quid.
Yeah. 100%.
Still think we need a fullback or two. I think, the fullbacks for sure we need. No doubt about that. He's also saying the red was harsh. She was saying, I feel the red may have been a bit harsh, but the ref had enough time to view it, so it's on him, worked out in our favour. And also, it's about time we got a bit of luck anyway, innit? I feel like it was going against us for a long, long time, certain decisions. Cunha would have been 1v1, and it was a foul with no attempt to play the ball. It's a red. Sesko, yes, but at times it's too much. Cunha still thinking he's at Wolves. Nobody hated Bruno, just never liked his moaning and overdoing.
Oh, they did. People hate Bruno, like they proper fucking
rival
hate
fans
him.
Definitely hate Bruno now.
They do. So I don't agree with that at all.
How can you replace him? Replace him? We can't. You can't.
Well,
you have to give him a deal.
I start on Bruno here. Bruno Fernandes is just the third player in the last 40 years to record 100 plus goals and 100 plus assists for Manchester United.
Mad.
Who are you thinking? Rooney.
By the way,
him.
In the last third player, so it'll be Rooney. Is Giggs got over 100 goals for United?
He would. Did that fella play like 40 years?
Yeah, it's a good point. I imagine it would be probably Ryan Giggs. Or Scholes, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Let us know in the comments. I'm sure it'd be one of those two.
By the way,
I would imagine.
Adam Wharton did not have a good game, did he?
Oh,
I think in the first half he was.
I didn't like what I saw. I think he didn't win a single tackle. I saw a stat before, like 0 tackles won and stuff. Didn't get on the ball that much. Like I didn't think he was that good.
I thought on the ball he was decent.
If they want 100 million for him, I think they better lower the price. I think.
Yeah.
As for Michael Carrick, lads, as interim manager so far, 7 games in charge, 6 wins, 1 draw, 14 goals scored, 7 goals conceded. And open play XG conceded under Carrick is the best in the league at the minute. Defensive structure, wow, unbelievable. Sam, in you don't have to do in one word, but with Carrick, just give me your assessment of him so far.
I feel safe, as Carl Anker likes to say. I feel safe, unbeaten. I think we've stopped the rot as well, like conceding goals. I know we've conceded a couple, but not like massively. We've started scoring. Like our strikers and our forwards have been up to it, assists and goals. And yeah, even when we went 1-0 down that first half, which we were pretty terrible, the last 10 minutes, I thought we started to play a little bit again. And I was like, okay, we're starting to step up again. In the second half, obviously, luck went our way with the penalty and whatever, and we just put our foot down and won the game. Probably should have had 3. Like Xerxes had an opportunity, Ahmad with a really good save, and Dean Henderson. Cobby, like we probably should have had 3 as well if we took our chances a little better. So yeah, like full confidence in Carrick, man. Like he's doing everything possible to get this job. Like he's undefeated. He's getting us into the Champions League. Like I don't know what else you want him to do to be considered because he's done everything so far.
Yeah, Adam, who do you think's improved the most under him since he's come in?
Well, probably Dorgu before he got injured. I know it was only the second game, but that was the standout.
Turned Dorgu into a prime fucking Bale, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Could be Menu, Bruno Fernandes. You're playing him more advanced. He's, I think his output is being a lot better. Dallo, you could argue as well. Isn't his usual kind of brain
bad
rot
game today, but for the
bad, particularly that first half. Oh, terrible. But overall, the last 6 out of 7 games, he's had really good games. It's hard to kind of pinpoint one in particular because I think overall everybody has stepped up. Sesko, that's kind of your big one, and he hasn't even started him that much. He's been coming off the bench.
But like, what was it? He's had 6 goals in the last 8 games. Under Amrin, what did he have? 2 goals?
2, something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
And this is the thing with Carrick now. I don't dread games. I'm excited going into games. I feel like we can beat anyone right now. Like there was that. Even if we had Ruben Amorim now going into this Palace game, you're thinking, oh, we'll probably lose 2-1, like something like that. Like that's the expected result in these games under the previous regime. It was. But now it's just every game you go into, we can beat them. Oh, it's City, it's Arsenal, it's Villa, Newcastle. Big wolf. I just want to say one thing as well. Since Carrick's come in, I've had a cup of tea from this every match day. And we have not lost. It's the holy grail, this right now.
Keep it going.
And keep it going. And I was a bit, I had a cup of tea right before the game out of this. And in the first 4 minutes, I was like, oh, this could be breaking the streak now. Yeah. Like you're talking about this fella's cutting his hair. I tell you, this can't
the words out of my mouth. Yeah, a tea streak is something Sam could definitely get on board with.
To be honest, it won't make a difference because I'd have 3 cups of tea anyway, regardless of whether we're winning or not. So it's like it doesn't really affect things when I do it.
As I got to give a quick shout out to the subs as well. I thought the cameos were really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
Ahmad
brought that intensity as soon as he came on. That right-footed shot that Henderson kind of parried away I thought was going to ruin me better that I won, but I wouldn't have been asked because United scored a goal. But Ahmad looked good. Xerxes came on, a couple of nice touches, playing some nice passes. Going to be important in it because you think we've got a game midweek, Sam, against Newcastle at St. James's Park. You think about the energy that they play with.
Yeah.
That's something that slightly worries me. I don't know if you agree.
Yeah, especially with potential injuries, like you said, Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire and stuff. Like that's going to deplete your squad depth a little bit. Because you might see Aiden Heaven come in, you might see Maz being shifted to left back, which sort of prevents him coming on and providing stability like he did today. Xerxes, I think we've all sort of accepted Xerxes, maybe not the guy, but if he comes on and puts in a little cameo like that, that's positive. Like that's something you can look forward to. It's the midfield, isn't it? Like if we lose a Cobby or a Cass or Bruno, we're kind of screwed. Like we don't really have those options off the bench. I know Jack Morehouse and Tyler Fletcher were on the bench, but come on, like expecting them to step up at St. James's Park is a bit much, isn't it? But yeah, they've all got to have to be on it. Like they're all going to have to step up against Newcastle and make sure we do not lose minimum. If not, let's try and get a win. So yeah, it's a little bit worrying, but hey, we're still going. We're still undefeated. So let's keep it going.
Man of the match, Adam.
I'm going to go Bruno Fernandes. Look, goal and assists, hard to argue with it. The ball that he put in for Sesko, like, I can't think of really anybody in the league being able to deliver such a great cross.
Yeah.
So I think it has to be Bruno.
Yeah, goal and assist. That's fair. Sam, would you agree?
Agreed. Yeah, goal, scored a penalty, got an assist. Like, yeah.
Perfect. Let us know your man of the match in the comments, and we're going to finish off. I would also, agree with Bruno Fernandes as well. Let me know in the comments. Just to finish off with this stat for you, Michael Carrick has just secured the joint best ever start and manager has had in Premier League history.
Interesting.
There you go.
Who's first? Is it probably Ollie?
It's the joint, so I don't know who the other one is.
I've just seen a comment from Glasgow. He said the foul starts outside the box. Cunha is very smart to wait until he's inside the box to fall down.
Yeah.
So
listen, it is what it is. I'm certainly not going to sit here and moan about it because we are third in the table on 51 points, above Aston Villa, above Liverpool, and above Chelsea, who are just about to play Arsenal as well. So, on that note, fellas, have a lovely weekend. Everyone else in the comments as well, enjoy the rest of your Sunday because